How are you?
Excellent. You know, if you just wanted to see me again, you didn't have to go through all this trouble. That's all I'm saying.
I
Then,
know. I
I
know.
will talk to you anytime. I got time.
You come to Orlando, we'll have to have lunch together.
No problem. You know, my mom lives there. I'm from, like, okay, we'll have the conversation again. I'm from Orlando. Yes.
I know. But I just kind of wanted to recap what we talked about. Let
me guess what we talked about. We talked about the Glozell Show on MillionStories.com.
Yes.
It is just such a wild story. And it basically, it's me not knowing what to do with my finances, with my money, and where that put me. But however, and I quote the famous, philosopher Tupac when he says, F the fame, give me the money. And I'm like, I understand that so much where people know who you are, but meanwhile, right. I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to get through the dollar store. Can you just, like, can we take this picture like over there in the corner? Like some people don't know exactly where we are. Like, okay, I'm at the laundromat. Can I put my drawers away first? And move away from the person sleeping in the corner. Those type of things. So I'm very thankful for the Singleton Foundation and MillionStories.com, who are like, tell your story. And I told my story on Faceplant, and they're like, okay, let's help this girl. And by helping me, there's so many other people who are in this predicament or feel like, hey, I'm close to this. I want to check, away from it because of what's going on right now. I do feel like I'm talking to space. How are you?
I know. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
So I was curious about like the concept. Was this something that they approached, or you said like, hey, let's collaborate on this and I kind of want to do this? Or was this something that they kind of brought to you in a sense?
Well, Million Stories, they have, it's almost like Charlie's Angels, just between you and me. I don't know who we're listening, but between like, and then like, there's these people that I haven't met, like, it's like the Wizard of Oz, like there's the Singleton Foundation.
Yeah.
And they have the know-how and the understanding how things go. And it's like, look, we have the story. We like to help people with finances, and this person has a following and obviously the personality. And, and let's put something together. However, it has morphed into a couple of things because I'm really telling my story while we're trying to, think of what we're going to do. And they're like, right. This is the story. This is what we need to tell. Like, this is doing it all.
Right.
And because we thought about a game show where we're talking about different financing things. And then meanwhile, doing takes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going through this divorce. I'm doing this. I got to figure out, how I'm going to pay for this, how I'm going to pay for that. The lawyers, this, like, and they're like, well, this is a story all in itself. And so that's where it kind of branched out from there, because they have the foresight to go, hey, so there must be some really cool people. Oh, look at you.
There we go, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I saw the trailer, I love it. And I'm curious as to, what do you guys think, like how many episodes are you guys thinking of the show, or are you just trying to see like how the pilot does?
The pilot is like going, crazy, which is great because it great in a way because a lot of people are relating to it right now. So it's very interesting about timing. And what do you think? I want to know how many episodes you want to see.
Girl, I want to see it all, okay? I want to see as much as I can.
I want us all to win. So let's just, let's see.
Yeah. I mean, I just love how authentic you are. I just love how, you tell it like it is. And I think,
I'm a Southern girl.
Yeah. And I feel like as content creators, people have this perception of us and they think that we do this and we do that and we have tons of money. And the reality is they don't see the back stuff. They don't see what goes on in the back. And You know, so I think it's great to have a show like this because somebody like you who's done so much. I mean,
Thank
good night.
you.
You've like interviewed people from Jumanji. You interviewed President
Yeah.
Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like you've done so many things and been in movies and just done so much
Can I
stuff.
just carry you around? Because my self-esteem, I mean, you know, like when the Grinch is like in his heart group, you know, I'm like, huh, yes,
Yeah.
because you do start to think, you know, you're only as good as the last thing you've done, you know. So I'm hearing this, I'm like, oh, that sounds great. Thank you so much. And there's so much more to go. You gotta keep going, you know, you gotta stay motivated, you
Yes.
know.
I mean, man, whenever I'm feeling doubt, honestly, I just go to your channel and I'm like, let me watch something here.
Watch what is that fool doing? What is she up to?
Girl, like
Yeah.
you seriously tore me up with the whole Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben night. I was done at that point. I was like, oh my goodness.
For those who don't know, this year there's been a lot of things about race and
Yeah.
everything, and they got rid of Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben, which Aunt Jemima was pancakes or syrup,
Oh my God.
pancakes and syrup, and then Uncle Ben was rice.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my goodness, my family. You know what's going on in the world? I lost my family. I lost an uncle. I lost an auntie, Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm my poor cousin that worked for Popeyes. I hope she's all right. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like seriously, I showed my kids the wasabi video. Girl, they don't want to eat wasabi now.
No, they shouldn't. I mean, it is hot. It is like I was like it's green and pretty, you know, but it'll tear you up. So thank you for doing all your research. You're calling out videos that a lot of people haven't even called out yet. So thank you, thank
Yeah,
you.
girl. I mean,
And I can see more of your face. You know, like I don't know if I should like join you or like okay, there we go.
yeah. I got
We're
my
like
phone,
buddies.
my handy dandy phone.
Yeah.
But no, I'm super excited. I really hope that, you know, people want to see more because I think they need to see more.
You want to see more? Then that, girl, that's good enough.
Yeah. We need to tell a million stories. They got to get with it.
Yeah, you know they are really good. You know how you go. The saying is you didn't come this far just to come this far.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
they do like their minds are working back there. So let's see how the pilot do, and the pilot's doing great. And you know when it's time, it's time.
Sounds good to me.
Now where are you? You home in Orlando?
No, well, yeah, I'm actually in it's Vieira. So I live in Titusville. I think I told you that.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah,
live in
y'all don't have them
Titusville,
all yet.
and my oldest has autism and ADHD, and my little one is in occupational therapy, and they're doing speech and occupational therapy. So I'm hanging out waiting for them to get done, you know.
Okay.
That. So
That's a lot going on. I think you. I mean, you must have the patience of I don't know who. You know what I'm saying? Because I have one, and she's 4, and there's times I'm like, you know what? There's some people really going through some issues during this lockdown right now. So you guys are not locked down, but I'm like, I can, you know, like I'm seeing some stories like I get it.
Yeah.
I understand parents are losing.
And I have they're 5 and 8, and they're both boys.
Oh.
So, you know,
boys already, they got more energy than anything.
High energy, you know what I'm saying? All the
yes.
time.
High energy. And during this time where, well, you guys have playgrounds and everything is open to you. You know, it's just my mom
Florida's
my
pretty
mom's
much
in her
open,
place.
You know, Florida is open. You know what I mean?
I used to be like, Florida, y'all crazy, but now like y'all numbers is just as high as ours, and I can't go nowhere. This is me in the bathroom. This is me at the park. This is me everywhere. I'm right here. You know,
people
so
be at Disney World and everything. You know.
Yes, it's a small world. After all, this is me. You know.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
Well, that's what's going on, and that's where we are. The pilot is doing well. You can catch the pilot on millionstories.com. You can catch it on Glozell channel, you know, on YouTube. Yes. So I'm everywhere. On social media, you're going to find me. So also I'm on Cameo. I'm everywhere, and I'm just putting myself out there, and you have to reinvent yourself, you know, find your newest niche and go with it. Yep. And that's what everybody's reinventing themselves. Nothing is like it used to be.
No.
Even 2 days ago, the world was different. You know.
I know.
So there you go.
Girl, 5 days into 2021 and I don't even know.
Well, we got some residual, energy from 2020. So,
Yeah.
we that hasn't ended yet. Okay, so February is really the start.
Yeah. There you go. That's what I'm
2021.
talking about.
Yes.
But I thank you for your time again,
Thank
lady.
you.
It's always a pleasure.
Oh, you got the 2 minutes? Like, go. You got to get off this call right now, girl. Bye. I've done interviews and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, all right, think about it, and it's like The Rock, and I just rushed him off, and I'm like, I was so terrified of the lady with the, so I get it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta go.
Oh Lord.
You are amazing. You made this easy second go around. I'll see you next week. I guess we're gonna meet this up. I don't know what we're doing. So next time you be like, I'm outside by the tree. I gotta do this interview. I don't have no place else to do it, so I'm outside by the tree in the dark.
Gotta escape my kids.
Yes, my kids over there, they're jumping on me, but that's okay.
Next time I'll be in the bathroom or something.
That's right. Like, what's that echo? That's the tile. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Woo, Lord. But thank you, girl. I appreciate it.
Yes. You have a wonderful day, and I hope everything goes well.
Success with this series, So
yes, yes. I think it's a timing thing. Whoever knew that, I'm seeing the light where when you're going through it, you're just like, I'm so alone. Suppose me, but now it's like, can't you feel a brand new day? So I'm very thankful. Thankful to Million Stories, like really, it gave me, you're like, okay, we can do this. I'm not alone. And so I'm not alone. You're not alone. Everybody's not alone.
No, you got this. And I think people are going to really enjoy it. So
thank you.
Keep at it, girl.
And I took the dress. That dress was like part of the that green dress. So I'm like, it's sitting over there. I'm like, should I just wear it? I just wear it sometimes, just pretend.
Hey, there you go. Whatever.
All right. Well, I thank you so very, very much. And I hope to see you. I'll be in Orlando soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Tickets only $2 to fly there, probably now.
Yeah, for real. But so I hope you have a good rest of your night, and thank you so much for taking time.
I love saying goodbye to you 45 times. That's what I love. I'm the worst at saying goodbye, so that's why I was like, over and out on all my videos, and then I'm still talking. So there we go. Now I'm getting the 2 minutes. They like,
okay.
No.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Take care.